Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on applying Pythagoras' theorem. Pythagoras' theorem can be used to solve a number of real-world problems. Just convert the worded problem into a diagram and solve it. Let's have a look at some examples. Number 1. The foot of a ladder is 1 metre from the base of a wall. If the ladder reaches 3 metres up the wall, how long is the ladder? And the answer is to 2 decimal places. So all you do, you change that worded problem into a simple diagram, and there it is. You can't get much simpler than that. So here we have a right angle triangle, because we assume that the wall is at right angles to the ground, and that's the wall there. There's the ground, and that's the ladder. And these are the measurements. Excuse me. So we have to find D. So remember, the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So D squared is 1 squared plus 3 squared. D squared equals 1 plus 9. D squared equals 10. So D is the square root of 10. And D is 3.16 metres. So basically, the ladder is approximately 3.16 metres. We can't find an exact value for the square root of 10, but we can estimate it to 2 decimal places. Number 2. A ladder is 7 metres long. If it reaches 6 metres up the wall, how far is the foot of the ladder away from the base of the wall? Give the answer to 2 decimal places. Let's look at the diagram on the next slide. So there we are. So basically the ladder is 7 metres long. It reaches 6 metres up the wall. We need to know how far it is from the base, and that distance is x. So x squared plus 6 squared equals 7 squared. X squared plus 36 equals 49. Subtract 36 from both sides, which gives us x squared is 13. So x is plus the square root of 13, which is 3.61 metres. And that's to 2 decimal places. And also, you can just be given the diagram, as I've done here. So sometimes you'll have a worded problem, other times you'll just have a diagram. Again, we have this ladder, it's 5 metres long, and it's 2 metres away from the wall. We need to find out how far up the wall it reaches, to 2 decimal places. So h squared plus 2 squared equals 5 squared, that's here. H squared plus 4 equals 25. H squared equals 21, because you subtract 4 from both sides. So when you become very proficient with all this, you can leave out some of the working. So h will be plus the square root of 21, which is 4.58 metres. So this video has given us a few examples where we can see how to apply Pythagoras' theorem to real-life situations. And if we're given a worded problem, we just convert the worded problem to a diagram and then use our knowledge of Pythagoras' theorem to solve the problem.